One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Jets and the San Francisco 49ers. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Rutgers. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, but you can't do it better than that.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
Let's go now.
First down, and they go right back to it. Bounced it outside, but still no luck because he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
This one down right at the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Setting up to throw. Hauled in left side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Complete to number 13. It's a gain of 7. And this is 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's Hall once more. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's the throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Set, ready.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready.
They give to Hall on the draw. Inside the 10. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Cut.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Come on, set.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Ready.
This time it's a passing play. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we set.
Hall. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots.
He runs it across, touchdown! The Jets have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Trujillo checks on the extra point. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Trujillo to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
60 Eagles!
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. The Jets with an early lead. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone.
Half the 60. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Let's go.
They'll try and punch it in. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Go! Hey, that's my man. Cowboy 80.
Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate. That's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play ball back. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He spins right by him. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Connecting on the slant. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Working on first down. Looking for Smith, but it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
On first down, they'll run. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's go.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
They snap it to McCarthy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Curve 19, curve 19. Ready.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Makes the catch. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. George Kittle, the touchdown. One right down the middle. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing on 2nd. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
4 and taken. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
There's a dive up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
So a difficult 3rd down coming up on the other side, Brock, of this 2-minute warning. 49ers with the lead here at Levi Stadium. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On in at the 41. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Reed Blankenship.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Finds him over the middle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. To the wall again. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The 49ers before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
Jets 7.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the double.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set, ready. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Got the big yards on the right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
46-yard line.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Red, cycle. Red, blue, go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Back to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go, set.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
Set, go.
Third down, give to Hall. This gives the first and more. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Yellow, 20, claws red. Hut, hut.
Throwing now on first down. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Hey, cross steal. Come on, set.
First down, New York.
60 red. 60 red. Six, mega. Red, yellow. Set, hut.
Working inside the red zone. Looking for an open man. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
That's ultra, black, 95. Ready.
They're throwing it. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
20-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Black 40.
They start the half with a give to Hall. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Katie, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They go right back to Hall. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
So 1st down from the 41. Now looking to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. Has room down the left sideline. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
A gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got his man. Watkins has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st down from the 41. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 Maverick. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the red zone now. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown.
For the extra point.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets 17.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Check, huh?
He's dropping back to throw. Out quickly to Wilson. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's finally brought down at the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Takes the second down snap. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They They give it to him up the middle. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
He gets it again. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Ready.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal.
Come on, set. 45, set.
Desperation time here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Get 22 out of that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now McCarthy. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. It's a gain of 22. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. This is Cox going right back to Pearson. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
They'll run here on 1st down. That play good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Viking 18.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? Head to 60, head to 60.
They give it to him again. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers leading by 7. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10. Another carry for him. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
31. Jets 17.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Red, yellow. Ready.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Red, cycle. Ready, ready. 50, green. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game.
Some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense.
19 times, go!
From the gun, here's a handoff. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. The Jets take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19 times, 19, at the 60, at the...
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He will have the first down there for the 49ers. That should do it, Brock. They can take down this win.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. Drawing up for him. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, side up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it is